Hey, Trav and Dave. This is Jeremy calling from New Brunswick. No, I was listening to the podcast last week with my son, and I got a lot of a lot of racist, homophobic, and a lot of lack of heterosexuality from Dave in this last podcast, and yeah, no, that's got to stop. Boom, eh? Take care, eh?
I'm curious, is he looking for more or less?
I don't know. He calls in every single week, so let's keep giving him more. Boom, eh? Let's give him that boom. Let's give him that boom. Let's put his head right on the headboard and go to town.
Hey, Trav, it's Sam calling from Vancouver. Great take on the P-dub, as always, big guy. But you would not have over an 870 in that league. You can't look into the camera and say you would have over an 870 in that league. And Dave could not say it without laughing. So take care, boss.
Sounds like that one was towards you.
If I played in the PWHL, I'd be the toughest guy in the league. I'd be the toughest. Would I be a she, or would I be a he, or would I be a they, them? What would I be?
You would be Travis Ridgen.
I would be Travis Ridgen, and I'm about to take a giant it all over this entire league. 920 save percentage. Put it in the books.
Walter Cup playoffs about to kick off. We'll see if Minnesota can repeat as champs. I'm curious to see. Next call.
Hey, Trav, this is Deeks. We did some sessions with Nolan Kursiba. I played at VIU for a bit on Vancouver Island there in Nanaimo. And yeah, no, I work at the hockey shop in Nanaimo there, and I played some junior hockey, and I love the pod. I love the pod. Keep it up, guys.
Okay, I'm looking at elite prospects here. This guy did not play for VIU at all. His career got cut short in the VIJHL Junior B, which is still good hockey. Nanaimo Buccaneers, Kerry Park Islanders, but I see no Vancouver Island University here. But thanks for doing the people's work, man. Working on a hockey shop is difficult with the crazy parents you deal with there on a daily basis, I'm sure. So tip the hat to you, my friend. Thanks for the call.
How much do they charge him for a roll of sock tape these days?
By $625? $624?
Jeepers, Murphy.
Ain't cheap, dude.
Next call.
Hey, Travis. Hey, Dave. Weekly listener
Hello.
here. Keep up the good work. One thing that really fucking pisses me off about you, Travis, is you just sometimes talk out your fucking arse. This whole pet grave of going in and out of prison and you're all confused. No, you're not, bro. Because you was even confused about trying to figure out what the even happened with Dave just a minute ago. So you then saying you're a bit confused about going in and out of prison. It's the exact same shit as if it was in America. People wait years to go on trial. So what the are you talking about? Leave the feminist shit out of it. Leave the government shit out of it. And just talk hockey and facts, bro. Because you sometimes just talk out your fucking arse end. Have a good day.
You have a great day, teammate. I thought he loved the show, he said. He started off with he loved the show. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, he does. That's okay. Just because he loves the show doesn't mean he can't be critical. I'm curious to know.
Maybe he's like the guy from last week. He loves the show, but he hates me, but he sticks around for you.
I want to know where his accent is from. I'm trying to really pinpoint
No, he's a Kiwi. He's a Kiwi for sure.
Really? I was thinking more Sussex.
I don't know, I'm just trying to start some shit. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can. Here's another one.
I'm from the States, tri-state area, so when you put up that comment about, Hank, he owned the Garden, he owned New York City. I couldn't imagine being basically a GQ model in the NHL. Now watching Igor. I'm definitely going to call in again soon. Thanks.
Yeah, please do. And for the record, you're not watching Shutout right now because he didn't make playoffs.
I swear that's not my burner. This dude calling in. Goaltending was great. He was good looking. He was pinning it down every single night with a GQ look. This was not my burner. I promise you this. I call into my own voicemail line.
Could you imagine? It wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
But as a Kings fan, all I want is to beat the Oilers, and I don't care what happens after that. We got to slay the dragon, and that's about it.
Ooh.
Y'all keep charging.
And I know I'm going to sound like a broken record. You're not rolling 4 lines. Neither are the Oilers, but if you can, that may slay the dragon that you talked about.
I get it. He's a friend of the show, and he's going to be on our summer interview series coming up in July. I love what Billy Ranford and the Kings did with Kemper's game. He was so busy and just so like all over the place. I think that's why he wasn't very successful in Washington and why he was just good enough to get them over the hump in Colorado to win the mug. But what Billy Ranford and the Kings have done with Kemper's game, was just simplifying things, getting him to play back, play a little bit deeper, just rely on his size. He's a 6'6", good-looking dude. It's honestly a real treat to watch. And that glove save that he made, I think on Nugent Hopkins, or was it on Nurse in Game 5, fantastic. And he deserved better. That team hung him out to dry, but also, like I said, man, McDavid and Draisaitl, those two dudes like that blonde chick I dated in Vancouver, unglued at any time, head into the headboards. We're fighting, we're making things up. It's all good, it's unstable, and that's okay.
Hey guys, it's Coach Pete out in the Twin Cities area calling you back. I mentioned the bungee cord stuff out in Liga. Just quick on that, they want every single one of their players to be performing at their top. They don't give a shit about making things easier for anybody else. They want everybody at their top performance. That's why they banned those bungee ties after they did that study on them. Second thing, I saw the podcast talking about that save of Binnington. Was his glove in the net or not? It's a bit of a judgment call type of thing there, but how I saw it was, and I know this is a rule, the rule is if the glove is on the goal line or just barely, like hasn't fully crossed or anything like that, and the momentum of the shot pulls the glove back into the net, it's no goal. And I'm pretty sure the puck hits like the thumb of his glove and pushes it back a little bit, and that's why it looked like it went in.
Okay, I'm going to call you out right there. It's going to make it look like the puck's in the net, but it's not. If it looks like the puck is in the net, the puck is probably in the net.
If I could, let me just add real quick. I think that we're overcomplicating it. Is it a goal? Is it a save? Should we review it? Is it a penalty? It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a wazi, it's a foozy. I don't know. It's a fugazi. I think if it's going to be a highlight reel clip, goal, save, whatever, let it be. We want that. We want Sports Center, the fake news media. We want people talking about it on Instagram. Taking away that save, that doesn't do anybody any good. What? A goal line goal where Perfetti was left open, wide open, untouched to the center. Let Benner make the save. Put it on TSN. Put it on the fake news, right? I think that's good for the game.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Hey, Trav, this is Marty calling. Please, God, stop referring to women as breeders. That is so gross. You are a fat pig. You are a fat pig with a small cock. You stop calling women breeders, Dave. You need to punch them in the face. You.
Did you catch that last one? Just want to make sure you caught that last one.
I missed the last four. My audio cut out.
Okay. I won't repeat it.
Hey, Trav. Hey, Dave. My name's Andrew. I'm from Montreal. I'm a big fan of the show.
Salut.
Found it interesting the other week you guys were talking about bringing a team back to Quebec City. You know, I haven't heard many people outside of Quebec advocating for a team to come back here. So super cool of you guys. But, I'm in Quebec City a lot. My girl lives up here. So I get out here a lot. I talk to a lot of the people here, and they all want a team back here too. But I think there's some political factors which would need to be looked over before you could bring someone back here realistically. You know, Videotron versus Bell. You have the Centre Videotron here versus the Bell Center, which two phone companies in competition with each other. Then you have the owner of Videotron, who is an outspoken separatist. So I'm not sure the NHL would be interested in giving a team to someone who advocates for a free province or free country of Quebec. Then, Jeff Molson, you're going to be diluting the fan base. Everyone in Quebec will start cheering for the Nordqiues, which lowers the amount of Montreal Canadiens fans, because right now up here, everyone's a Montreal Canadian fan, So that's what I think. That's what I think kind of keeps them out of contention. And then, obviously the NHL has lots of interest in the States. So we haven't gotten a Canadian team in a long time. So let me know what you guys think about that. And if you guys think that those are maybe some of the reasons why I don't time soon. Have a good one, guys.
Well, I appreciate the context. I mean, especially somebody who's living right in that ground zero. Look, when it comes to provincial, we don't want to take away from the big ticket and over here. Montreal is a metropolis when it comes to world cities. I mean, if you got someone in Jakarta Name a city in Canada. They're probably going to name Toronto or Montreal as their top picks. Quebec City might be lower on that list, but I think as far as metropolitan cities, especially smaller cities, Quebec City could be in there. I get it when it comes to the whole separatiste. I don't think that plays too much into it, but I can understand a lot of the points you bring up, and they're not bad ones.
25% of all NHL revenue comes from Canada. Is it majority from Toronto, from Montreal? We don't know. I think it's safe to say that with the biggest building in the league, with 21,000 in Montreal and the fan base they have, they're probably bringing in a good chunk. If you add a team in Quebec City, I think you're only going to bolster that. I get it, the dollar's dog shit. It's basically worth monopoly money, but it's going to bring in a lot of people. And also the tourism aspect of, I'm going to go see a Nordqiues game. I was just in Quebec City. The people are fantastic. These people dress well. They are classy. They are polite. They're not like the a-holes in Toronto that are a bunch of dicks. The maple syrup in Quebec is second to none. Incredible. Definitely worth the price of admission just to go get a 1 liter jug. The Chateau Frontenac, which I'm sure where all the teams would stay, they would absolutely love it. The St. Lawrence River, the food, the poutine. There's a chicken shack and a poutineery just outside the Chateau Frontenac is awesome. And that building, Videotron Center. Why would you not want a team in Quebec City? And most importantly, if you're a team coming to Canada and you're tired of all the third world immigrants they're dumping in, all 4 million of them in Toronto, Montreal, there's none in Quebec City because there's 2 trains a day that run. The flights are so expensive, they can't get there. It is Canada the way it should be. Quebec City, I salute my hat to you. You deserve an NHL team. You should move the Edmonton Oilers over there because what they've done the past couple weeks, couple months, they do not deserve a team.
Moving on.
Thanks for the call.
Calling sooner, as I said. Wish I could really get out to Winnipeg. The whiteout looks so amazing in that city. What's the longest you've ever held a shutout thinking you're going to get it, and then all of a sudden they tie it up in the end? Again, keep up the great work, boys. I love the show, and I always look forward to hearing the next episode.
I don't know. I feel like as I've gotten older, the mindset changes from like when you're having a shutout, I need to get a shutout, to the shutout doesn't even matter. My job is to make sure that we are winning and we need another save, one save at a time, one shot at a time. So, I mean, there's been a couple times when I was playing junior. I remember losing a shutout one time with like 30 seconds left. Oh, dude, it doesn't really matter. The winning is the fun part aspect of it, but a lot of teams judge based only on stats. And if the save percentage ain't there, obviously it's going to take a load of a dip. That sucks, but I also threw up a .920 save percentage my last year junior, threw up a .935 in the playoffs. Thanks for coming, for those that don't remember. Yeah, that's my answer. How about you, Dave? You ever had a shutout before?
I had a shutout once upon a time playing ball hockey as a goaltender.
I thought you were going to say at the Palomino Club.
Well, I've been shut out a lot in that aspect, yeah. All right, forget my story.
Man, shout out to your boss who runs Buddha Shake Monday every single Monday at the Palomino Club. What a job to have, Adam West.
Been doing that for 20 years strong, that guy.
Does he need an assistant? Somebody to hand off the torch to?
You.
I tell you guys are doing a good job. I like your podcast. I think lots of others do. I like your guys' takes.
Thank you.
I don't agree with all of them, but why would I? Just like any other normal person, they would never agree with everything someone says, or they have no thoughts of their own. But I like what you guys say. I like the banter you guys have. It's awesome. You guys are doing a great job. You guys should be proud of yourselves. Again, I don't care if this makes a show. Just wanted to give a shout out that you guys are doing good work. It's acknowledged. There's lots of people out here. I'm sure you get these all the time, but there's lots of people that are seeing this. So good job, boys. Keep it up. Keep at her.
If I could, thank you very much for the call. I feel like we do get a decent amount of those, but I feel like we've been getting more and more of those as of late, which is nice to hear.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, respect to him too. Like, you're not going to agree with every take that we have. Dave doesn't agree with every take I have. I don't agree with every take he has. It's part of having a brain and thinking, and not saying the CBC told me that the grass is blue, the sky is green. Yes, Mark Carney is good. Trump is evil. Did I go too far on that one? Did I go too far?
No, I said it to my wife when we first met. I said, look, I pray that we never agree on everything. Because if we do, then that gets really boring real quick. Living in an echo chamber sucks.
The biggest winner in Canada's federal election was not Mark Carney and the Liberals. It was actually Alberta and Danielle Smith, because now they have been given a clear mandate for independence. Alberta is the most underrepresented place in Canada. The fact that the Maritimes have more seats with a much smaller population underscores that Ottawa hates Alberta and everyone else takes them for granted. Alberta's been a gravy train steered by enslaved Albertans. First, Alberta needs to vote for separation, which, because of the federal election, is going to be much easier than polls and pundits are willing to admit. And if Ottawa makes the mistake of not respecting Alberta's independence, President Trump could force their hand. Even without statehood, Danielle Smith could make a trade deal with President Trump that would secure Alberta's future as an independent nation. He could recall our ambassador, expel your ambassador, and place a trade embargo on Canada. Your entire economy would collapse within a week and paralyze your government. Canada's only way out would be to dissolve the government, disband the military, and become a territory of China, because they're the only ones with a military and economy that could sustain you. So Travis, pack your bags and move to Alberta so you can run for the legislature. With President Danielle Smith and a very conservative government, Alberta will be one of the freest places on earth. So Albertans, let freedom ring.
Travis, I will let you take the helm on this one, and then I will follow up with some commentary. Go.
I really hope Canada does not become the 51st state, especially Alberta. I would hate to see Alberta join the U.S. because, God forbid, I would hate to pay less in taxes. I would hate to have my streets be more safe. I would hate less violent crime. I would hate the fact that my neighbors would actually be friendly. I would hate that. And most importantly, I would hate the fact that we're not importing over 5 million unchecked third world immigrants that do not share our beliefs, share our values, share our culture over the next 4 years. I would hate all of that. And for those reasons, I really hope that Canada and Alberta specifically does not join the U.S. I would also hate the fact that I wouldn't be exposed to knife crime anymore. I'd really, really be upset about that.
I think Danielle Smith just got handed a pair of suited connectors at the Texas Hold'em poker table. I appreciate the fact that she is... Are we full on politics here? I just want to make sure.
Are there any more voicemails?
No, that's the last one.
Go off. Let's go. Okay. Let's finish the show like this.
So Danielle Smith has basically put herself in a situation where she's like, hey, I'm a representative of the people. If you guys vote this way, Danielle Smith came out and said, I think we should be part of a Dominion. I think we should be part of Canada, but I represent the people, which is a smart political move. If y'all vote, I will represent what you want. And at last check, they had about 220,000 votes. So
Signatures.
Thank you. Well, essentially,
I signed it, by the way. I did sign it. Did you sign it?
Well, are you able to sign it? I don't think you're allowed to sign it, are you?
I don't care. If Alberta joins the U.S., I'll sign the first lease. There will not be a single soul or third world immigrant that will beat me to sign that lease in Alberta the second they join the U.S. or split from this country.
If you enjoyed what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday right by my hand.
Click right here.